I was gonna say though, like, to back on the initial thought, like, I think right now the rules are simple enough that there's not gonna be anything like game breaking. You know what I mean? Like there might be stuff that's powerful,
it's
but
nothing
like
really game breaking. But there is some like people are like, why did you decide to do this? Is what I've seen so far.
I mean, are they asking why because like their personal favorite thing is missing, or are they?
There are better options. There's some certain things. I think it's mostly the watch captain. I'll say that now. That the watch captain himself is worthless to take.
Yeah, you wanna start with wanna start on that end? We can start on the backside.
Sure, we can go out of
yeah, we'll go out of order. Oh, since we're starting with watch captain, that's Deathwatch, right?
That's Deathwatch.
All right. So, before we get started here, so here's what if anyone watches the VOD of this, essentially, I will be taking the VOD and throwing them up on YouTube, but I'll break it in parts. So, like, Deathwatch will have its own video, and Blood Angels will have its own video. I'm not promising that I'm going to upload them also in order. Like, if tomorrow they have some really interesting rules and we do a video tomorrow, I might preemptively upload something before some of the Space Marine chapters. They'll be all up on YouTube eventually, but no guaranteeing that they will all be up in order. So if you can catch us on the VOD, you can see the whole thing in its entirety. That's pretty much it. You're right. All right. So, Deathwatch. Start with Deathwatch. One sec here. Whoa, what's going on? Computer. Alright. So Deathwatch says, each time a target attacks a kill team unit from your army that contains a model with different toughness characteristics, until the attacking unit has finished making its attacks, use the toughness characteristic of the majority. Oh, like if you have a bike in a unit or something like that? Makes sense. If the two are tied, use the highest. Alright. For the purpose of determining which models can embark within a transport, kill team Terminators, Outriders, Bikers, and models with a jump pack take up 2 models, but can otherwise embark within any transport their unit can embark in. Even though similar models may have Terminator mounted or jump pack. Okay, so like, the kill team bypasses some of the restrictions on that stuff. And for the purpose of interacting with terrain features, all models and units with the kill team ability are treated as infantry, even though similar models in other units may have mounted or jump pack. Got it, right. So if you got a unit, it's got one person with a bike, the whole thing still counts as infantry for the purpose of the unit. Simple enough.
Yeah, it just gives them their kill team rules back, basically.
Right. It also basically makes it so, like, the one biker doesn't, like, you know, screw your whole unit, essentially. Alright. That's fine. Oh, so obviously they get Oath of Moment, which we already agree is an A tier ability, right?
Just to remind people, they get everything in the Space Marine Index on top of this.
Oh, okay, right. So with the exception of things that are explicitly removed, right? Because I know some of the other ones will explicitly say cannot take certain things or whatever. But with that aside, they get everything in the base Space Marine book. This is just extra rules on top. And they get Oath of Moment. Alright. Oath of Moment, A tier, super good. So already all of these are pretty high up already, just on the basis of Oath of Moment. Alright. So they're going to replace the doctrines, right? That's what the detachment rule replaces.
Yes.
So you get the Black Spear Task Force. Army can include Deathwatch units, but cannot include any other chapters, right? So no Blood Angels. Your army cannot include the following: Assault Squad with jump packs, Attack Bikes, Devastator Squad, Land Speeder Storm, Scout Squad, Scout Sniper, and Tactical Squad. So pretty much no mini Marines, it looks like. With maybe a couple, like you could have like Stern Guard, Vanguard. None of the basic mini Marines, it looks like. That's probably fine. I don't really see a problem with that. And then they get mission tactics. At the start of your command phase, you can select one of the mission tactics listed below. Until the start of your next command phase, that mission tactic is active, and it applies to all the units in your army. You can pick each mission tactic once per battle. Alright. So, Führer tactics, while it's active, Astartes units get sustained hits 1. Malleus tactics, Astartes units get lethal hits. Purgatoris tactics, it's precision. And is that it? Was it only 3? I thought it was 4. 3?
3.
Oh, okay. So basically, it's like a replacement of the doctrines. Instead of the doctrines, you get one of these: sustained hits, lethal hits, and precision hits. The doctrines were more movement tricks. So it was like advance and shoot, fall back and shoot, and advance and charge. This one gets sustained hits, lethal hits, precision hits. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at this.
it's what they had before.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically a different set of doctrines. Yeah, so that's fine. I say that's about like on par with the doctrines. It's not better, it's not worse. Alright. Stratagems. They get 6. Armor of Contempt. All of the Marines get Armor of Contempt. AP reduced by 1. Fine. Teleportarum. Up to 2 kill team units from your army or 1 other Astartes infantry from your army. Okay. You're moving from the battlefield. In the reinforcement step, you basically get to re-deep strike them on. 9-inch horizontal, yada yada yada. You can't do this to pull units out of engagement range. 1 CP. Alright. That's end of your opponent's fight phase. Okay. So pretty much you pull them out and you immediately re-deep strike them on your next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Adaptive tactics. In your command phase, 2 kill teams or 1 other Astartes unit. I'm starting to see a trend here. For each of the unit targeted, select the tactic. Until the start of your next phase, that tactic is active instead of any other mission tactic that's active for your army. Okay, fine. That's basically the Space Marine one also. Sure. Hellfire rounds, shooting phase, 2 kill team, 1 other not kill team. Till the end of the phase, ranged weapons get anti-infantry 2+, so that's really nice. And anti-monster 5+. That's
Super nice. It's
pretty nice.
It kind of sucks that the Hellfire rounds are a stratagem. I don't remember if they were in 9th edition, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that's
We'll come back to that.
We can come back to that. Okay. You cannot select any units that have been targeted with either Kraken rounds or Dragonfire round stratagem this phase.
Yeah.
I see what the other two is going to be. All right, so Kraken rounds. Same thing. 2 and 1. Until the end of the phase, improve the AP of ranged weapons in that unit by 1. Improve the range by 6. Nice. And Dragonfire rounds, same restriction. Ranged weapons get assault and ignore cover. Okay. So you have 3 special bullets that you can pop. You theoretically could pop all 3 if you have the CP. Give 6 units special ammo. I'm assuming you take it if you have that many kill teams, but you know. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
They used to, I think, get these for free.
They basically were like the like the Stern Guard used to have the special
Yeah.
ammunition rounds for free, but now they're stratagems. Okay. I mean, Space Marine Stern Guard also doesn't get these extra rounds for free, so
Right.
sideways move, I guess. Yeah, I mean,
Pretty good.
they seem okay. Like none of them are 2 CP. They're all 1 CP.
No, they're all 1 CP.
Okay.
They're usable.
Yeah,
I like that you can kind of customize whatever situation.
right. And you can give it to 2 kill teams if you like,
Right.
you know, have multiple kill teams, which makes
That's
sense.
what they did before. Like it's very fluffy for the army.
Yeah, and it's actually very useful. Like
Yeah.
2+ infantry, no one's gonna really be mad at 2+ infantry. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. I don't see a problem with this. I so far this is on par with the basic Space Marines, to me.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Here's the enhancements. Thief of Secrets. Astartes model only. Yep. Improve the strength, damage, and AP of the bearer's melee weapons by 1. If an enemy model is destroyed as a result of melee, until the end of the battle, improve the strength, damage, and armor by 2.
Yeah. So you kill
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. Yeah. So basically, you get +1. If you kill a guy, you then buff yourself to +2. Nice. That's actually really good. That's a good one.
Yep.
All right. Osseous Key. Watchmaster or Tech Marine only at the start of your opponent's shooting phase. Pick an enemy vehicle. Don't pick a Titan. 12 inches visible to the bearer. That model takes a leadership test. If the test is passed until the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, -1 to hit. If the test is failed, it just cannot shoot at all. Okay. This one's fine because even if they pass the test, there's still -1 to hit. And if they fail it, then they just flat out cannot shoot. So I don't mind this one actually.
Yeah.
This is actually
either
nice.
way. Yeah.
Right. You're not screwed if they just pass their tests. And you get it on every one of your opponent's shooting phase. It's not once per game, right? Yeah. It's every shooting phase. Opponent's shooting phase. Yeah, that's actually good too. I like that one. That's good.
So you can change different targets.
Yeah. That's good. I like that one. That was good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, Beacon Angelus. Astartes model only. Models in the bearer's unit have the deep strike ability. In addition, you can target the bearer's unit with the rapid ingress. Okay.
It's pretty cool. You can basically
Get a free deep strike.
redeploy
Yeah.
for free.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Probably not my first choice, but in a bigger game, yeah, like I could definitely see a purpose for taking that. Tome Ectoclades, Watchmaster Captain, once per battle. After you have selected an enemy unit using Oath of Moment in your command phase, the bearer can use this enhancement if they're on the battlefield. When they do, pick a second enemy unit until the start of your next command phase. Okay. Basically, you can Oath of Moment twice.
Two
once per
Oath of
game.
Moment. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with 2 Oath of Moments.
So remember that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with 2 Oath of
Pretty
Moments. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Watchmaster or Captain. Got it. Okay. The enhancements, I like them all again. I think that this is
There's
great.
some pretty good ones.
Yeah, there's some obviously
they're
spicy
all
ones.
really good.
Yeah.
I think the ones that you're probably going to always take is probably the what's that? His key, but the Tomb of Ectoclades is probably going to be the most useful.
Yeah, I could see the Ectoclades. I mean, 1,000-point game, you get 2. I too would also pick those 2. And then really
a second one, maybe if you wanted to do like a mobile unit, you could take the Beacon Evangelist.
Yeah, if you build your army with something that you
Yeah.
specifically want to target with that.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. Yeah. No, totally. And Thief of Secrets is the third one, is like perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So far, I would say this is still on par with the base Space Marine one, which is actually really cool. Like, before we get into anything like deeper on that, I actually really like that it's not like one of these is blatantly better than the other. Like,
Right.
this is cool that like if you play Deathwatch, like, yeah, you feel like you can play this without having to be screwed because you don't get the base Space Marine rules. So good on you, GW. All right, here we go.
Let's look at Watch Captain.
Watch Captain. So is this the profile in Suspect question? Is that we're talking about?
There's some Watch Captains, yeah. So the Watch Captain,
Yeah.
he's not bad.
Right.
6-inch move, T4, 2-up save, 5 wound, 6 leadership, 1 OC. Yep.
Yeah. So far,
He
so
has a
good.
spear.
Spear is okay.
A spear gun.
I mean, 6 attacks is pretty nice. Yeah, sure.
He has strategic knowledge, so this model leading unit, its unit's eligible to shoot and declare a charge in the same turn and advance or fell back, so basically can...
Yeah. You can fall back and charge, you can counter charge. Yeah, that's all sorts of good stuff.
He has Watchmaster. Once per battle after your opponent uses a stratagem, but this model is your warlord and is on the battlefield, you could use this ability. If it does until the end of the battle, increase the cost of the stratagem of your opponent by 1 CP. So forces once per battle, your opponent CP is increased by 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
I mean that you could like jank somebody on
Yeah.
that one. Like if they're trying to
Yeah.
pop a 2 CP strat and you buff it
Yeah.
to 3 and they don't have the 3,
Yeah.
like you could screw somebody with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. It's only once
What
per
is-
battle
what
too,
is-
so it's not like a hateful thing.
What does the Space Marine captain do?
The Space Marine
You
captain.
remember? Yeah.
The Space Marine captain, I believe, lets you use a CP for
A
free, right?
Stratagem for free.
Yeah, full on, right.
So you can use any of the special ammunition for free.
Yeah, right.
So he is way better than the watch captain or the watch master.
Here's the thing, though. It doesn't say that you can't take the captain, so you can take a captain and
I
a
know
watchmaster.
you can take the yeah, but the watch master is worthless. Like
Well, why is it worthless though? I don't think it's
there
worthless.
isn't really much useful in his. He has less options because there are multiple captains.
Yeah,
And you can take the Tome of Accolades because a captain can take it.
yeah, but here's the thing: you can only take one captain. There's no reason to take multiple captains.
Yeah, but the Watchmaster really has no reason to take him.
Right, but no, I disagree with that. Like, you could take a captain and a watchmaster. Just take the watchmaster as your second
But then
HQ.
it's a lot of points too. Like I wouldn't take the watch captain.
Well, I mean, we don't know
you
what the
could take
points
part of
are.
this.
Like,
There's
that's-
still going to be a lot of points there in HQ. There are better HQs out there because you can take a chaplain too.
eh,
And that would do I think the same thing because I think chaplain allows you to charge on a turn you fell back. It wouldn't do the stratagem thing.
it doesn't do the
I think-
stratagem thing.
I think the stratagem thing's not that useful.
You don't think so? The once per
Because there are
battle thing?
people who could do it for free. I guess you would do it for one. Well, so far, if you're fighting against a space
Right,
marine,
right.
there's a lot that you could do it for free.
Yeah. But you're not popping this on the one they're using for free. You're popping this on the one that they're spending points
But
on.
they can do a lot of them for free. Like the Tyranids can reduce a lot of it for free.
No, you can only reduce a stratagem once. You
Right.
can't stack the same
Per-
rule, that's why.
Per turn, so you're just gonna use that free one every turn.
Yeah.
So the Watchmaster's ability then isn't really useful.
Yeah, but you're gonna spend your CP. No, see that's an incorrect argument because you're implying that people are just not gonna spend their CP. People are gonna spend their CP. You're gonna shoot multiple special rounds per
Yeah,
turn.
but he also only does it once per battle.
I mean, the once per battle thing is big sad.
Where the
yeah.
captain does it every single time, I believe. Every turn he could do one for free.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing that you should
Yeah.
take a captain. That's not what I'm disagreeing with.
Yeah, he's just not that good. And it depends on his points. If his points are too much, you're better taking someone else.
I mean, yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
here's the argument. If he is the same points as a chaplain, maybe I would
Right.
rather take the chaplain. If he's cheaper than a chaplain, though, like,
I don't believe he's gonna be because he's a captain.
you don't think he's gonna be better than? I mean, his stats aren't that great.
Actually, he's higher than a captain. He's almost supposed to be a chapter master.
Yeah, but that doesn't
He-
matter for points. That's not what the points are.
They're gonna be
represent.
the same points as roughly another character of the same type. He does have a 2-up save, which is whatever.
I mean, yeah, you could give
You can get a
two up
captain
before.
in
Right.
Terminator.
Right. Like, yeah. No, I mean, so here's the thing, right? I don't think he's worthless, depending on his points.
The only bonus he has, he hits on 2s, but I think a captain also hits on 2.
Yeah, no, all the characters hit on twos. That's not
Yeah.
a thing either.
Yeah.
Right. So again, this one is entirely dependent on points. I don't think he's useless.
I would never take him though. I personally would never take him.
If he's cheap enough, I would take him.
I wouldn't take him. I'd take another, because you can even take another HQ model. Like
Like
I don't
what?
think
The chaplain? Yeah, the chaplain is the other one I
I
would
don't
take.
think apothecaries are HQ. You could take a librarian. That'd be even better.
See, I don't like the librarians. I
Yeah,
think
but
the librarians are going to be
librarian-
overcosted.
The librarian's gonna help because you're gonna fight a lot of Xenos. But this is Deathwatch.
No.
The librarian I think is really good.
I think that's also an incorrect argument. There is nothing so far in the rules that imply that this army is better against Xenos.
Yeah, which is the other thing is that they kind of
This
generic them.
right, this army has lost that effect. Which okay, so this is a flavor versus mechanics thing, right?
No, they do. They do have.
They do have a Xeno specific thing.
Yeah.
That sucks. I hate that. All right, so I already don't like that. But that's a different argument. Is I don't like when an army is geared to fight one specific thing, and then it screws you on everybody else. That's dumb.
The other one is like Artemis. Artemis is not bad.
Let me see something here. Okay, here's my other argument. Let's say you take a captain, right? Take the captain. You give him the tome, right? If you want the key, you have to take the Watchmaster.
Yeah, you don't really take a key, but you can take a Tech Marine.
Ugh, I don't like the Tech Marine. That's one that I'm gonna disagree. That Watchmaster is better than that Tech Marine. Absolutely.
You can take the regular Tech Marine and then put him with a vehicle.
No, I disagree.
Or the cannon. No, he's separate.
Nope, that's not. That's not. Yeah, that's not
comes
the
with
thing.
the cannon, you're right.
Right. Nope.
Yeah.
I would take him for the key. If I was gonna take the
I'd
key.
rather take the beacon with Oh no, you already have one captain.
You already have a captain.
No, you could do Terminator Lieutenant.
I mean, for an Astartes, at that point you can stuff it on anything though. If you're gonna take the beacon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna take the key, you need the Watchmaster.
Yeah, I don't think the key is. I mean, yeah, I guess because it's just Watchmaster.
Because you need a Watchmaster for the key. You're not sticking on a Tech Marine. That's a waste.
I'd
That's a
still
waste.
take the beacon.
I mean, if you're gonna take 2,
Yeah.
at 2,000 points you get 3 though. You take
Yeah.
Thief of Secrets
I
over
think
the
at
key.
3,000 you could take him.
No, you take it at 2,000. 2,000, you get
Yeah,
3.
2,000,
You get 3
yeah.
buff points. And if you're gonna take the key, you need the Watchmaster.
Thief of Secrets is really good against. You need a murder hero though.
You need a murder hero.
You need a smash person.
Right. I mean, yeah, you could put it on a Smash Captain
Yeah.
or something.
No, the lieutenant's not as good.
Yeah, you're right. You're not putting that on a lieutenant.
Right.
You maybe could stick the Thief of Secrets on a chaplain, because a chaplain is very melee based in this current
yeah.
edition.
I guess if you went with one of the better chaplains.
Well, the thing is, the
better
chaplain doesn't buff shooting anymore. The chaplain
Yeah.
only buffs melee. So you take the
Proteus is not that good though.
Yeah, but what other character
This
you
would
can
be
put
the
him on?
only time like I would take the Watchmaster for the tome and then take the captain for the Thief of Secrets because the captain would be way better with that.
Yeah, captain. Well, that's the thing. If you Thief of Secrets the captain, then you need the Watchmaster for the tome.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, you can't say the Watchmaster
you
is
could have
useless.
2 captains.
Why?
You could have 3 captains.
No, why? You can't double up his ability. It's a waste.
Yeah, but you can still. I guess you can only get it once.
Right. You may as well take the Watch Captain for his ability. You can at least use the separate abilities. That's the thing. The game is designed, I feel, to incentivize you to take one of each unit. That's by like GW's design, I feel. They're trying to make it so you don't take 3 captains as a game design.
Yeah, I think people would still take it just because the captain has a variety of loadout. Even if you can't use his ability, I mean, if one of your captains dies, at least then you have a backup captain.
I see what you're saying. I'm gonna
Watchmaster is just so limited.
I'm gonna disagree with you.
Here.
He has a place. He has a place. He is not worthless. That, especially if you want that thing. If you especially right, Thief of Secrets I think is best on a captain because he's the most
Yeah.
offensive. We can agree on that. Once you stick it on a captain, you have a couple of options. You can double up on a captain, I guess. I haven't seen any rules that says you can't have more than one captain, so you could.
You could, yeah. There's no limit to them.
Right.
Oh, 3. You can have 3 of them.
Well, you have 3 of them, right? You could put a captain with the tome, I suppose.
You can just take Artemis too, because Artemis, he's a captain.
Does Artemis have a captain also?
He's Watch Captain Artemis.
Does he have the keywords Watchmaster and Captain?
He is captain, but he's not Watchmaster.
So you can't put him on the tome then. Oh, you can put him on the tome.
You
can't
can
get
put him
the key.
on the tome.
Right, he doesn't
Yeah.
get the key though.
He is a little better.
Actually, he can't get anything because he's an epic hero, so you can't
he's
give.
an epic hero.
Right, you
Sure.
can't give upgrades to epic heroes.
Yeah.
All right. The final verdict on this one's gonna be, this one is army specific. If your build dictates you need a certain thing, then you should take the Watchmaster. If it doesn't need it, yeah, there's obviously other options, but your Space Marines, you can say that about almost every unit with a couple of exceptions. Like, yeah, obviously you're gonna take a captain. It's just captain.
Which the Watch Captain is just stuck because they made a shitty model. He doesn't have any options.
Yeah, but I don't think he's worthless.
Which I hope that they give them new models.
The other thing also is you can't stick a captain in Deathwatch teams. It's on the
Not
profile.
in the kill team, right? Yeah.
Right.
Which
Which the Watchmaster specifically lists Deathwatch veterans and the Proteus kill team.
yeah, you can. There's a lot of other people because you could also take these models in a not Deathwatch detachment.
What do you mean?
Because these aren't limited to a Deathwatch detachment. These models.
This Deathwatch Master?
You could just take them in Gladius.
You mean in the whatever
In the regular Space Marine detachment, right?
Can you?
Because there's nothing that says that they have to be part of the kill team.
No,
I
it
don't know
does. It does. Right here in the detachment rule. Your army can include Deathwatch units.
Yes.
That you
but
have to play this if you're including the Deathwatch units. It's not an option. This is the only task force that specifies you can include Deathwatch units. The main one won't let you take Deathwatch units. Same thing with the Blood Angels. You cannot play the Blood Angel units in the not Blood Angel task force. It specifies it in the rules.
No, it's just Adeptus Astartes.
Yeah, it doesn't say Deathwatch,
If
Blood
your army
Angels.
faction is Adeptus Astartes,
Right.
you could use the Gladius task force. They are Adeptus Astartes.
Are they Adeptus Astartes?
Yes. Do they? Do I have the keyword?
No.
That would be good.
Oh yeah, they do have
They
this
do not.
keyword.
Oh,
They do.
They're
They do.
faction. They're faction.
Right, the faction keyword.
Yeah.
Adeptus Astartes. I see.
Like this is one of the few where you can take either the kill team or the Gladius. The kill team restricts you way more, but you get the mission tactics, which it's a trade-off.
Okay, so here's a question then.
But you don't get the stratagems.
Does it say that does the main one restrict mixing chapters then?
It just says the Adeptus Astartes, the Oath of Moment is just Adeptus, faction key, the second faction keyword, okay, that just says chapter. You cannot have more than one chapter.
Can I have more than one chapter? Okay, right. Also, shout out to, what was that, Zevruna? What up, Zevruna? I wish there was a D&D style thing for Warhammer. Yeah, actually there is a D&D style thing for Warhammer. It is called Salty RPG.
There is.
There's multiple ones, actually.
There's Wrath and Glory.
Yeah, Wrath.
There is. There's a new one that just came out.
There's like there's the other ones too, like Deathwatch.
Those are all older ones.
The older ones, yeah. There's some older RPGs.
Dark Heresy.
Dark Heresy is pretty good. They all like kind of like have different flavor and different themes. But Wrath and Glory is the most recent. No, is it not? Oh, my bad.
Imperium Maledictus, I think, is what it's called. It's a new one. It's by trying to remember the company now.
Hit that Google. Imperium Maledictus though. But yes, I definitely hear you. Takes too much time and money, and I mean you're not wrong on the money part for sure. You're also probably not. I mean, an RPG probably takes about the same amount of time to play as I mean, I guess it depends how long you play your RPGs for.
Well, 3D printers tell me that it doesn't take a lot of money.
I mean, yeah, like if you have a 3D printer, then the game gets real cheap real fast.
Also, if you want to play the game without spending like a ton of money, that's not too bad. You can play it on like Tabletop Sim.
True story. True story.
Which people used to play a lot of it on Tabletop Sim because of when the pandemic was happening.
Yeah.
There's other ways of playing it.
Yeah. Also, if you don't like painting miniatures, there's a RTS game too, right, for 40K, or is it just the Warhammer, the fantasy one?
Just fantasy. I mean, there's Dawn of War.
Yeah, Dawn of War.
I would play Dawn of War. That's old, but
I mean, still good.
old but good.
Yeah.
There's
Dawn of
a
War.
new one coming out. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's it. That's AOS.
There's an AOS one coming out
yeah.
though. If you're interested in that line of like the fantasy line, that's pretty good also. They just had the trailer for that at the preview weekend there. But yeah, no, shout outs to you though. Appreciate you swinging by. All right, but yeah. So back to the okay.
We get Kill Team.
We'll come down here. Oh, does Artemis have anything interesting?
He doesn't have his vortex grenade. They took away his vortex grenade.
Yeah, that's fair. Nobody liked that anyway.
He had a
Stasis grenade. Yeah, stasis
right.
grenade.
Took
Yeah.
away his stasis grenade. His once per turn murder one person.
Yeah, no.
Once per game.
I'm not surprised they took that away. That was.
I mean, they should have just kept it in here. I don't think it'd be too powerful.
I don't think it's too powerful, but it's just an unnecessary thing. I mean, he's got a res himself ability, right?
Yeah, he can res himself.
On a 2+.
Yeah, he res himself.
He only with one wound though.
Only one wound, right?
Okay. I mean, that's not too bad.
He can allow people to use a strategy even if they're battle shocked.
That could be useful. It's still not free, but it's still useful. Because the free strat doesn't bypass the battle shock thing. Yeah.
You gotta pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. That's a trade. That's fine.
He does have his ranged weapon is anti-infantry 4+ devastating wounds ignores cover. He has a flamer.
Yeah, he's a really good flamer.
Wait, that's weird.
Yeah, he basically has a really good flamer. Nice.
Apparently he's stuck using Hellfire rounds. Oh wait, can you stratagem? That would be kind of waste, but can you stratagem him to use?
Yeah, there's no reason not to. He's got all the keywords. He's got the Deathwatch keyword. Yeah.
Oh, but it doesn't give you. It just modifies the stats.
I mean, there's probably better things to strat than him.
That's really weird.
What is?
That they gave him that weapon. That's really weird.
His flamer?
It's a nice weapon, but he doesn't have a flamer. He has a bolter.
Oh, on his actual model?
Yeah. But they just gave him Hellfire rounds, basically.
Yeah, essentially. Right.
That's odd. I don't know why he doesn't just have a second, like a bolter profile. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is one where maybe the model does
Yeah.
not match up with the rules.
That's a weird decision.
It is, but it is a nice weapon. I'm not gonna be mad about it if I played him. It's a nice gun.
Team Cassius.
Okay. These are the
Team
kill
Cassius.
teams. Yeah.
This is the set kill team. This is the overkill kill team.
Okay, right.
There are like 10 models, and they're all different.
Yeah, okay, so these kill teams are always a little convoluted, in my opinion. I was never a big fan of
this. This is the set kill team. This is the Overwatch kill team. You can only take them as
right. It's run as is.
Yeah.
They get devastating wounds.
Yeah, with the chaplain.
With the melee, yeah, when the chaplain's alive.
They reroll battle shock
or leaderships. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, so here's the kill team itself. I'm not gonna read through all of them. Ugh.
Yeah, they all have different weapons.
God, I hate this.
This is the preset kill team.
All right. So this one is less a how good is it, more of a design choice. I hate this design.
The thing
choice.
about these guys is now they're kind of crap because you just took all of their specialties away from them. They used to all do something different, which made this unit a little better. I guess they have different weapons, but
yeah. Now the unit is just so like unfocused though.
They used to all like give you a bonus, like the bike guy would give you a bonus.
Yeah, they used to basically be a RPG party.
Right.
Because they're all named characters.
They kind of
right
like
now.
The jetpack doesn't make sense. It doesn't give the whole unit. It just gives the bearer.
The only person who has a buff is the chaplain himself.
Oh, there's 2 guys with the jump pack.
Yeah, but still, like, they're the only ones who get to move with the jump pack. It's not like
Right.
everyone else gets to move with the jump pack.
Oh, the biker, I guess, moves 12.
I guess, but he doesn't get to move over a wall or anything.
Right.
And the thing is,
It's like
not,
a really weird.
yeah, it's not like you can split them up as individual people. You have to keep them as their unit.
Yeah, they have to stay as the one unit. So there's,
Yeah.
which we'll see.
I mean, this is probably also why nobody plays Deathwatch. It's because
People don't really take these guys. They're not that. They were better when they first came out because, like I said, each individual guy conferred a different rule. Now they're just kind of there because if you have the models.
right.
I don't think anybody would. They're kind of useful, but I don't think anybody would take these just because nobody took them before, anyways.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right,
no,
Deathwatch
Deathwatch
veterans.
veterans.
Okay, so these are actual basic your usual unit. Death to the alien. Oh, they're Imperium and Chaos. Oh, does not have Imperial Chaos.
Technically, everybody except for Imperium and Chaos.
That's like only like not many armies.
Necron, Eldar, Dekrari, Tau,
Orcs, I guess.
Mids, Orcs.
Mids.
Yeah.
So maybe half the
Pretty
armies.
much everyone that's not a Marine. Well,
and Imperium.
and the Imperium.
And the demons.
Yeah. Oh, I guess demons, but they're not demon hunters. So they're more useful than demons.
I mean, yeah, they're more
just
useful than
keyword demon.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you're gonna fight at least a good number of people, but they only get to reroll once.
I guess.
It's not like it's super great for you, but
Right.
it's not a super bad disadvantage.
My worry is that you're gonna pay points for sometimes an ability you're not gonna use, and
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I mean, they're Deathwatch. And it's only re-rolling ones, so I don't think they're gonna do that.
True, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, then they get a bunch of weapons depending on what you give the people. That's
Right.
The Xenophase Blade, I think, is a little weaker. I'm not certain.
What, devastating wounds? Hits on 3,
got
strength
devastating
5,
wounds.
AP -2, 1 damage. 4
It
attacks.
used to. I want to say it used to have more AP.
Yeah, but that's everything in the game has lost AP. That's not really a downside.
The Thunderhammer is not bad. I mean, Thunderhammer strength 10.
Yeah.
It has the ingrain -1 to hit.
Right, 4 hit on 4+. Yeah.
Which is nice. Like, I like that they just put it in the stat.
Yeah, I don't have to think about it. Yeah, it just says so right there. I like this Infernus Heavy Bolter. That actually
The
looks
Infernus
pretty
Heavy
nice.
Bolter is amazing.
Yeah, that looks real good.
The Frag Cannon, I think, is a slightly bit better because it's rapid fire D3.
Oh, yeah. It's D3
But it's
already?
also
plus
D3.
rapid?
It's very weird that it's D3 D3.
Right. So, like, you roll a D3 and it could trigger more D3s.
Right.
Okay.
It is hitting on 4. They're both hitting on 4s, actually. But you can fire the flamer.
They got the heavy, though, so you could stand still with
Right.
that. Yeah.
It's 2 damage. Oh, it's same thing. It's closer range. It's blast.
Yeah. That strength 7 may or may not come into play.
It's pretty nice. I think it used to be a flame template before, so it's not torrent.
Right.
I think the Frag Cannon used to be a blast template or a flamer template.
That makes sense.
It'll depend on the points. I still think the Infernus Heavy Bolter is better because you have the option.
Yeah, that 2 profile. I like that. It might be costly, but I think it's good. All right.
I like that they just gave it 3 hits and it's not rapid fire.
Yeah. It's just flat. Shoot 3 times.
It does have sustained hits once.
That's nice too. Yeah, get some extra hits out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The missile launcher is whatever.
I mean, it's a missile launcher. It's all the same.
I don't know. Long vigil range weapon. Oh, that's just.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Long vigil.
That's probably
Is that a
some like
sniper
unit special weapon that came in the box or something. Whatever. It's an anti-infantry gun. Yeah. With devastating wounds. It's probably some kind of a sniper rifle, I would have to guess.
Okay. I wonder if it's just one of these other weapons, because just look at this picture. This guy, he has a combi plasma.
Yeah?
I can't take a combi plasma.
Right. Yeah, I mean, this is also. Well, actually, hold on. Does it say?
Nope.
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 Whatever. That's what it is now.
It Combi Plasma. Yeah, so these rules are gonna change when the Codex comes out.
Right. So here's the thing, also, like you WYSIWYG people, this is not the army for you. if you care about your army having WYSIWYG, this is probably not the army you want to play right now.
I mean, I probably wouldn't play these guys until they get a Codex.
I mean, if you already have it.
If you already have them, then
Right.
you're pretty much you lost most of your stuff right now.
Yeah.
You will probably definitely get it back when they get an army mode.
I mean, also if you play Deathwatch, you're probably used to the struggle bus already. So like, you're like one of 5 Deathwatch players in the world. So.
Which just does really suck because now they lose the access to Plaz.
Yeah, I haven't seen a plasma gun yet.
Yeah.
I mean, here we go. The Terminator Squad gets the plasma gun. and stuff.
Unless that's what the long vigil
Is this the plasma
range
gun?
weapon is supposed to be.
Uh,
It doesn't operate the same way.
No, it doesn't have the overheat. It doesn't have
Yeah.
any of the profile that would indicate a plas.
Because it's anti-infantry, so I guess you could say, yeah. I guess that's what which is they don't describe what it says. That's kind of annoying.
I mean,
Go-
it's not here for flavor, right?
I know.
This is not
Like
here
it's
for
just
flavor.
a weapon, so
Yeah, it's just a weapon, just a weapon profile. Again, this is the index. If you're here for WYSIWYG, you're gonna have a rough life. Like that's
Like,
not
this
what
is
the indexes
thing,
are for.
This is the thing about these indexes is they're only good to get you to play the game right now.
Right.
They are shitty for rules. Like
Yeah, they're not here to be
Yeah.
fluffy.
which really does suck, but GW did tell you that these are gonna go away.
I mean, they basically said, yeah, don't hold your breath on these.
Yeah. Which I don't know why people are bitching that these rules are
Right.
broken.
I mean, GW literally said, don't buy the cards. We're gonna replace them as soon as you get a book. So, Terminator Squad, Teleport Homer. Yeah, it's all the same. This looks pretty much standard. I guess their Terminator Squad is both the assault and the shooty at the same time.
It's a mix of weapons you can take. But you do get you get the cyclone. You
Right.
get the plasma cannon in this one.
Yeah, but you also get the Thunder Hammer and the Lightning Claws as the options.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if you have these guys, good for you. They're like $100, I think, for 5 guys.
You're also
I
on the
think
struggle.
They were $100 for 5 guys.
I mean, now they're also tiny and stubby compared to the new Terminators. So
Yeah.
like, you're just
I mean,
really
it wouldn't
sad.
it wouldn't be hard to convert these because they still use the same shoulder pads,
Yeah. Right. That'd be what you have to do. But
which you have to pop all your shoulder pads out. But you
That-
have like 30 of them because you're a Deathwatch player.
I mean,
And
if
you
you
bought the upgrade pack.
oh, that's right, because you had regular shoulder pads and Terminators on
And
the same
yeah.
sprue,
Yeah.
which was just terrible.
You
That-
got 5 Terminator.
Like 5 Marines and 2 Terminator or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And if you bought the Terminator set, they just gave you 5 sprues or something like that. Or
Yeah. Right. You,
Yeah.
you have
So
5
just, like,
sprue.
yeah, you get a bunch of Deathwatch shoulder pads.
Right, that's what they did. Yeah. God,
They can't get storm shields, whatever.
Deathwatch
whatever.
players are probably just like, they're probably like their souls are dead on the inside from GW screwing them over constantly.
I mean, they were broken horribly in 7th edition.
I mean, that's when they were new. That's why.
Biker squads, they're biker
Yeah.
squads.
The bikes. This is Corvus. What do they do with this Corvus?
You can put a bunch of other people in them. They got the Black Star launchers. They got Black Star launchers.
Each time model ends a normal move. Oh, they got the fly over thing.
Yeah, it just bombs you.
Okay.
Auspex array is not bad. You basically just ignore cover,
Okay.
and you can launch smoke.
Okay.
This isn't bad. You can carry 12 guys, and jump pack, and Gravis, or Terminator. Oh, nice.
What?
And mounted models take up 3. So you can put Primaris in it now.
Does it not restrict anything?
It's Adeptus Astartes. It does
Oh.
not say restricted Tacticus or Tacticus.
Nice. Yeah. So everybody can ride the Corvus.
Everybody can ride the Corvus now.
Hell yeah. What's
Everybody on all the
weird?
buses.
Why did they give a special rule to give them the smoke keyword and not just give them the smoke keyword?
You have to upgrade it to the. The Halo.
Oh, the Halo launcher won't
Yeah.
be free.
Yeah, you can have either the Auspex array or the Halo launcher.
Oh, big
Which you
sad.
would just take the Auspex array.
You take the Auspex array. Yep.
I guess you could smoke your plane, but
I mean, no one's gonna waste the CP on smoke. No one
Right.
did before. No one's gonna do it.
yeah, the
All
ignore
right.
cover is way better.
Yeah, I agree.
They have hurricane bolters.
They also got the twin assault cannon though. That's nice.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. I mean, that's cool that everybody can ride in this thing.
yep.
All
Everybody
right.
can ride in and out, so that's a little better. That's a little better.
That's yeah. That's a plus. That's a plus. All right. Proteus. Oh
Proteus kill
god.
team. This is the
This one beats up
which one is
things
this?
not below half strength. Each time a model in the unit makes an attack that is not below half, add 1 to the hit roll. This just seems like a better option already.
Oh, okay. So this is the mixed one. This one can have Terminators and no, the other one can have Terminators.
The other one
Man,
has
it's so-
Terminators, but
It's so confusing.
so here's the thing. This
Watch
one is
what the
not
hell.
fixed, but with named characters. This one is a build your own kill team.
Okay, no. So the regular one cannot have Terminators. The Deathwatch veterans.
Yeah, the veterans cannot. The kill team can. Mix Terminators and
Yeah.
regulars.
This is a little better.
They can also mix in jump packs, bikes, and
Yeah.
Terminators and veterans. Okay, yeah. So this is basically the mix and match. Oh, okay. I don't like mix units. I think your
Yeah, well,
unit should do one thing really well, and you should
That's,
call it a day.
That's kill team. That's how it works. That's how Deathwatch works.
God, this is probably why I don't play kill team.
See, the thing is like the bikes don't confer
Anything.
the ability, so there's no reason to take the bikes, really.
Right, and also because you have to use the majority toughness, you don't just get to like soak things on the bikes.
No, you have to have the stratagem to do that. There's a stratagem that takes the highest toughness.
Is there stratagem?
Yeah.
Oh, let me scroll back up here. I don't
No,
remember that.
no, sorry. That's part of your kill team rules.
No,
You always.
yeah, you always take the highest. Yeah. So you cannot choose to take the bikes if you have 2 bikes and like 3 dudes. You soak it on the 3 dudes because not the 2 bikes. So that already sucks.
Oh, it is a majority.
Yeah. You can't just pawn wounds off on the bikes because they have better toughness. You also just can't pawn I mean,
Oh
you
yeah,
can-
that's
right.
weird.
Yeah. So I
That's a
don't.
weird restriction because that's the reason why you took the bikes. Besides,
Right.
I think the bikes used to give you
Some movement trick or something like that.
some movement trick.
Yeah. But now they lost the movement trick, and you can't soak the hits on the bike. So I don't know why you take bikes.
Yeah, there's nothing. The bike doesn't even get any other weapons.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, you can only have how many bikes can you have?
2.
2.
Right. So if you have a 10-man unit, you're never using the bikes until
Yeah.
everyone's dead.
You might as well just take a bike squad.
Right. Just take the bike squad and have
Yeah.
bikes. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like this is just. I'm sure there is a combination you can come up with.
Maybe.
You
Again.
get more heavy weapons.
What? For every 5 models in the unit, 2 of them can get the Infernus Heavy Bolter?
Up to 3 models can each have their storm bolters. Oh, that's 3 Terminators? No? Yeah. Oh, well, you just think it's Terminator squad. No, because they're Terminator squads.
No, can't they all? In the Terminator squad?
Oh no, it's the same thing. Up to 3 Terminators.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I guess you could take triple assault cannon Terminators and then 2 Infernus Heavy Bolters, I guess. Maybe you can, like, trick out the gun, like, loadout.
Yeah. If you really want to mix your heavy weapons, I guess.
I don't know why you would. Just take a
Yeah.
Terminator squad and take a veteran squad. I really
If you're
feel
just
like...
trying to save points. That's the only. But even. Yeah.
I honestly feel like this army is just waiting for a codex, honestly. Like, this is just like, you have rules to tie you over until I get a codex, because none of this makes sense to me. Why you would do this portion. Like, I like the detachment rules, and the strats are fine, and the enhancements are great. These units make no sense.
Yeah, it's just that none of their stuff plays off.
Right.
It's almost like the army ability is actually, like, detrimental.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, it
But-
doesn't. If it said, "Oh, you take the highest no matter what," that would be way better.
Oh, right. You just soak the stuff on the
Yeah.
bikes.
Until
Right.
they die, then that would be way better.
Yeah.
Since it's a majority,
Right.
there's no reason for you to take the bikes because you can't even get a majority of bikes.
You cannot. Right. Correct. Correct.
You can only have 2.
Right.
Or what are Terminators?
Terminators? Are they there too?
5?
Are they team 5?
Okay, so you can take Terminators and bikes, but why don't you just take more Terminators?
Just take a Terminator squad then.
That's true.
Or a bike squad and get the movement on the bikes.
Right.
Because if you have bikes
Yeah.
and Terminators, you're restricting your movement. And if you have bikes and Terminators, you can't deep strike.
This would be great if they had like any other special rule, but they don't. Like,
Yeah.
they have Proteus Doctrine.
Right. Which is you get to get a bonus when units are strong. But when they get weak, you kind of like let up and you stop being so good at shooting them.
They used to. I'm trying to remember. They used to have like multiple kill teams that gave you different bonuses depending on which one.
Oh, you had a shit ton of bonuses for each
Yeah.
one. Yeah, they were nonsense. But I think that's the problem, is because these rules are the simple versions of the rules.
Right.
You just get janky, unsatisfying
Yeah.
units right now. Right now.
Right now. Let's go on. Let's move on.
All right. Dominator kill team. This is
You
just
have the Proteus kill team, which is basically Primaris. You have all the Primaris kill teams based.
Yep.
Um,
Indominer is all the intercessors. You get to mix all your intercessors again. I don't know why. Just take intercessors.
well, that's weird. They don't let you. They don't let you intermix the Primaris.
No.
They used to in the. I think in the last edition they did.
Perhaps on
Yeah,
that one.
this
But
just doesn't. I don't know. Oh no, okay. So you
What?
can mix the. I think you can mix the individual.
what do you mean?
Because
In the Fortis?
yeah, so you can have Outrider. I think the Plasma Incinerator is the Hell Blasters.
Yeah.
But you could also have Outrider, so you have one bike.
Right, again.
You can't intermix the different armors. That's what it
Right.
is. Yeah.
And I mean, that goes the same for this Indominator kill team.
Right.
It's
They're all
just-
the same.
It's the Gravis armors, essentially. And
Yeah.
the Spectrus is the
In-
Mini Marines.
You can intermix the
Oh,
armor
the-
types. Or,
These are the Phobos ones. Right.
yeah, Phobos ones. You just can't intermix them all.
Okay.
Which is weaker than what they had before.
Well, right. And that's the thing is, I don't... Because they're not giving you any incentive to mix it, I don't see why you wouldn't just take squads like you normally do. Because there's no...
Really, the only thing. So you don't get anything special for having the Primaris guys. They're just the same.
Right.
They don't get anything special.
Yeah.
Besides, they do get like the Spectrus Doctrine.
I mean, you get the doctrines.
They get all the
Right.
special stuff.
Right, you get your strats.
Um,
So you're basically playing this for the strats for now.
Wait, I didn't even see if the Reavers had jump packs.
Reavers
They
don't
did
have jump packs naturally.
But this says that they have jump packs in the Spectrus kill team squad.
In the Spectrus. Alright,
Yeah.
Spectrus.
Infiltrators.
Infiltrators with jump packs. Okay, yeah. I guess they can get 2. If you wanted to, I guess.
I just wanted to know if the original one, if they, I want to go back and see if the Proteus had got, or Phobos guys had jump packs. That actually makes it a little better.
I don't remember seeing a profile on the base marine with
They used to be able to buy the packs, but the packs used to be grab shoots, I think, or something, and they had grapple guns. I don't know.
Alright,
It's kind of weird that it says they can have jump packs.
right. Again, though, I don't think it matters because I don't
It
see a
doesn't matter.
profile for a full unit of these. So I don't... Alright. I am going to say the only thing that makes me not hate this army is the fact that you can still take all the base Space Marine units.
Right.
And
can
you get
still take
all the
all
good
the-
stuff from the base Space Marine units.
Yeah.
And you could just layer on top their stratagems.
You cannot use any of the rounds though. They have to be kill teams.
Oh, is that what it is?
The rounds only work on kill teams. Actually, their stratagems only work on kill teams.
Oh, no. You can use them on non-kill team. You just get to choose 2 units if you
units.
pick a kill team.
Okay.
1 unit if you don't pick a kill team.
Well, this doesn't make any sense.
So I would, for now, pretty much just be playing base Space Marine units.
Literally now doesn't make any sense because wow. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna break something here. What can't you take? Assault squads,
Yeah,
attack like devastation squad or devastator squads.
Wait, where's the?
little guys? You can't take any of the little guys.
You can't take mini Marines, but who cares? You don't want the mini Marines. You want all the Primaris squads. You can get them all.
But you could take Hellblasters.
You could take Hellblasters. You could take Eradicator squads. You could take Decimator squads.
Fire Hell, or you could fire. You could take Desolation squads.
Desolation squads.
Missiles +2 anti-infantry.
Yes. No. Okay. Here is my current thought: is yeah, you just play them as Space Marines and you layer on top the detachment rules. And maybe you take the Watchmaster if you want one of these.
So their rules are good. The units are kind of crap.
Right. The rules themselves are great. And the fact that you can play all the Primaris is they're still great.
Okay, this really needs to be FAQ'd.
I think that this is just what it is until you get a book though. Like this army more than any is going to get completely redone when you get a
Out of
codex.
anything, you shouldn't be able to shoot Hellfire rounds out of your missiles. Or
Hell
your
no. Hell no.
You should be able to shoot
No.
rounds out of your plasma cannon.
No. That's not how this works, sir. If I want to dragon fire rounds out of my my plasma guns, that's how this works.
Somebody was just like, "Oh, does that work?" Like, yeah, that's cool, right? Like, that's not how it's supposed to work. And
Sir, rules is intended. Rules is intended, bitch.
you know, like the army sucks anyways. Just give
Right?
them.
So you gotta let these guys have this. Did you not see how much we gutted their units? Like, just give it to them, man. Yeah, no. Anti-infantry 2+ on blind firing weapons? Hell yeah.
Or one other Adeptus Astartes unit.
Yeah. Every stratagem says or one Adeptus Astartes.
And it just adds that ability into it.
Right on top of it, yeah. No, these rules are amazing.
I would just play Deathwatch for the rules. And not
Yeah.
do
I would actually argue that I actually really like Deathwatch. As long as you don't play their stupid ass kill teams.
you get some of the special. I would take the regular kill team to get like the Infernus Heavy Bolter.
Ooh, you're right. That whatever the basic one is.
Yeah, the veterans.
Actually, in fairness, if I was gonna take a Terminator squad, I would take the Deathwatch Terminators. Yeah,
so.
and then you could have 2 Deathwatch squads, and if you wanted, you could pop the strat on your 2 Deathwatch squads.
Yeah. For free with a captain.
Right, for free with a captain as an option, or you just put it onto a regular dude like one time. So at least gives you some flexibility.
Okay, so they're actually pretty decent
If
you're
you
just
don't-
not playing all the
Right. If you don't play them fluffy with their stupid kill teams.
But that sucks for people who just have a Deathwatch core, like pure Deathwatch army.
Yeah, if you are a fluffy Deathwatch player, I'm real sorry. I'm real sorry. If you are someone who just wants some cool rules, this is spicy.
I'm sure there's some Deathwatch players out there that will say otherwise, and that
Some Deathwatch apologists out there.
comment something. But listen, the Corvus Blackstar also can carry any money.
Yeah, you put anything in the Corvus Blackstar.
So it doesn't matter.
Right. Dude, yeah, exactly. I'd put all sorts of good shit in this Corvus.
Wait, hold on. You can. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at stuff now. I'm breaking the game. Where's teleportarium? What is it? No, rapid. Rapid ingress.
The
It's
ingress.
rapid ingress.
That's the deep strike stratagem.
But it's not. Oh, that's a regular stratagem, is what it is.
Yeah, it's a core stratagem that everyone gets. Yeah.
Okay. So if he will infer this to a unit, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you take the beacon and you stick somebody with the beacon and you stick them in a desolation squad, and now you can teleport your desolation squad around.
That is correct. Yes. Yes. Once again, this is amazing with the core marine units.
Yeah.
The Stardust units. Yeah, it's got really cool tricks. It's got some really fun things. There's a couple units that are great. The Black Star, I think, is really cool.
Yeah.
The Terminator squad, the base squad. I'm gonna argue that maybe you can shove the Watch Captain in there. That's just me if I really wanted to do.
If the Watch Captain is super cheaper than the regular Captain, I kind of would take him just to take the Tome.
Right.
Just to get the 2 Alpha moments.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 2 Alpha moments is real nice. Okay. So I think our verdict seems to be on the same page now, in that if you are a fluffy narrative Deathwatch player, you're probably really sad, and you just gotta hold on hope until you get your codex and hopefully get your rules back.
You playing pure Deathwatch sucks more than Grey Knights.
It does. But if you have a Space Marine army and you just want some spicy rules, Deathwatch might be legitimately worth replacing your base Space Marine.
If you like playing Deathwatch, then just go play Kill Team.
Or just go play Kill Team. I mean, obviously,
The mixed weapons makes sense.
right? They're super good in Kill Team.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, no, there's as a Space Marine sub faction, it's actually got some play.
I would kind of would be interested in doing this, but I think it's gonna go away.
I agree. I don't trust GW to let me keep all this stuff in the way that we're talking about it.
I think it's gonna go away once they get a book.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that too.
I hope that day one FAQ tells you can't use Hellfire around on non-boulders.
Nope, that's not how this works. That's not how this works at all, sir. There is nothing that says that you can't slap this on missile launchers, plasma cannons.
Why did the weapons get keywords? Like, why didn't they have keyword bolt?
That's because it's stupid. Nobody wants the keyword bolt. So here's the thing that I think GW by design, right? None of the keywords are restrictive. They are all enhancing. and the keyword bolt would have just been restrictive.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Right. They're trying to give you more. No, you can fire Hellfire rounds. Just shove them in your plasma gun. Fuck
Special
it.
rounds out of your las cannon.
You can fire special rounds out of your las cannon. It's special las cannon Kraken rounds.
Special las cannon Kraken rounds.
That's correct. That's how this works.
I just want to play this army so I can do stupid things.
Honestly, I kind of want to play it. I would honestly build this if I trusted GW to not take this all away. Yeah, because this sounds hilariously fun, and like GW would probably take my fun away, and I'll be sad. But yeah, no joke. Like blasting some people with hell blasters and dragonfire rounds, hilarious.
Plus one AP and 6 more inches on last.
Dude, yeah. Or melta guns. Could you imagine melta guns on with Kraken rounds? Plus 6 inches, because that gives you 3 more inches on the melta range. That shit is awesome. That's amazing, dude. This honestly, I would argue this might be better than base Space Marines. I'm gonna argue.
Okay. You could take a base Inferno squad and then Hellfire rounds them to give.
Yes, dude. This sounds so cool. Like honestly, talking about this, I really want to do this. If I thought that I could keep doing this when the Codex came out.
10d6 hits.
This sounds amazing.
Wounding on 2+.
Dude, you're making me like way too hyped for this. I'm gonna play a game. Like when we play a game, I'm gonna use the Deathwatch rules. I don't give a shit. I'm using Deathwatch rules. It's amazing. This is really fun.
Please FAQ this.
All right. Before we go any further, we're gonna hop on over to the good old tier list. So, I think this is better than the base Space Marines. As is right now, I think this is better than the base Space Marines.
What do the base Space Marines have that?
They got the doctrines. They got the 6 strats. The big thing that the Space Marines get is they can play mini Marines.
Yeah, you can. I would say this is. I would say this is on par.
On par?
I'd say it's on par. Like
yeah.
Their rules really good. Their models
right.
kind of crap.
I mean, yeah. You don't gain much, right. But I don't feel like they lose much.
If you're playing this as you already have this army,
yeah,
you're kind of screwed.
A little bit, yeah. If you have a Space Marine army though, and you just want spicy rules, like if you have an all Primaris army and you just want some spicy alternate rules, definitely check this one out. I am like,
I understand.
I'm hyped for this.
The Deathwatch players to buy more Space Marine models.
I'm pretty hyped for this. I'm playing my Space Marines with these rules.
You're like, the hell with you, GW.
Alright, so this is equally A tier.
I would say it's equally.
Right. Some could argue slightly better, some could say slightly worse. This is a more flavor thing.
You could do some really stupid things.
You could do some super fun things with this. I like it. I think it's hilarious. Alright.
They say Eldar is broken.
Right? People are bitching about Eldar with this here? Like, you people are ridiculous. Did you not read the shit that this thing could do? Oh my god.
Hellfire around flamers.
Hellfire! Oh, you're right! You could slap this on flamers!
Yes, the Inferno Squad.
Oh, the Inferno Squad is the Flamer Squad, you're right!
Yes. 10d6 hits.
On anti-infantry too?
Yeah.
Even still, you can hit a monster with this, with anti-infantry 5 with enough hits. Dude, this is amazing! Dude, this is too good. This is too good. Alright, just for my sake, I'm moving this above, but they're still on A tier. They're going above the Space Marines. I don't give a shit.
Above the base Space Marine.
They're going, but they're still on A tier. They're still on A tier.
Fair
This is good. Alright. We're moving on. We're moving on before I get too worked up on this.
Right.